Hello Belize, I'm Kayla Arnold, your host for this episode of Belize Culture. If you're joining us for the first time, Belize Culture is a show created and produced by the National Institute of Culture and History in order to share a little about the art, culture, and history of Belize with you. This episode of Belize Culture looks at the Grand Ball, a very festive Christmas tradition that was once very popular in the 18th and 1900s in Belize. But stay tuned, we'll be right back.
I'm good. Merry Christmas. Same here. All right. Christmas is a time for family and friends. It was also one of the most important social seasons of the year.
Mahogany camp workers who had been working away from home for 11 hard months look forward to Christmas time as a time to be merry and broke down in their yards with family and friends. While city and town dwellers look forward to Christmas time to dress up in their very best and attend the Grand Ball. The Grand Ball involved a series of annual Christmas parties hosted by the social clubs during the Christmas season. The first of the clubs held their Grand Ball beginning on Christmas Eve, while other clubs would follow with their own Grand Ball on the nights leading to December 31st, New Year's Eve. Adapted from British tradition, these balls were all-night affairs that featured delicious food and a live band or orchestra that played popular European-style classical dance tunes. The balls serve as opportunity for Belize's colonial upper classes to socialize and show off the latest fashions from Europe. The pomp and circumstance surrounding the Grand Ball appealed to many of Belize's Creole and Garifuna middle class, who later formed social clubs for the purpose of organizing their own Christmas Grand Ball. The social clubs was a way of making one's status known in society. And for this reason, you could only attend a Grand Ball by belonging to a club or by being invited to participate.
Viva! 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 Viva!
Are they come?
I just find the shoes box out there and I wonder if I could have it.
So you disturb me to our shoes box?
Now a fresh new box.
Take it, man, take it.
Thank you, Vera. You buy new shoes now?
Yes, new shoes for go with this here dress where I put up for and get on.
You always about hard time and you broke. How find money for buy shoes?
Listen, the Christmas time again. So you know, I have to go all out. This year, we're going to Grand Ball.
Grand Ball? You always got different functions to go. What that not about now?
Grand Ball, but that's one of the oldest tradition in Belize. All of them black cake and rum popo.
All that black cake and rum popo.
Yes, all of them black cake and rum popo. Grand Ball start up in the early days when Belize was still one colony under the British rule.
And then we wear the same kind of clothes, Vera?
Yes, man. We ladies make sure they weight up to the max. But everybody still try to wear something similar so that no competition will go on. Everybody just go for dance and have a good time.
And you in Dangriga this Christmas?
No, man. I don't pay through my nose for clean this dress and get their new shoes. I can't afford the trip, plus get your suit too.
My suit? What do you mean, Vera?
I want need a dance partner. And you taller than me, so that's just perfect. Stand up, make us say, stand up. Stand up.
I'm not so sure about this, Vera.
There aren't any Grand Balls in Belize City anymore, but in Dangriga, the Grand Ball tradition is still very much a part of their Christmas festivities. The oldest social club in Dangriga is the YMSA, Young Men's Sporting Association. It was formed in 1914 by a group of 6 men led by Mr. Max Castillo, who held their first grand ball on December 31st that same year.
And a few of the men got together because they wanted to get away from the crowd, the rowdiness, the drunkenness, and the whole rowdy atmosphere. And so they decided that those who were married would bring their wives to dance, and those who were not married brought their sisters. And for a very long time, it was not possible to join the YMSA or to even be invited to join, to dance with the YMSA if you were not married.
Associations were formed to preserve positive values, maintain discipline on the dance floor, eliminate the presence of the police, foster respect for each other, and to form an elite organization. During the heyday of the Grand Ball, the town of Dangriga boasted about 13 different social clubs. Today, only 2 remain, the Young Men's Sporting Association and the All Citizens Sporting Association. But along with their supporters, both are intent on keeping the tradition alive. Rules and regulations were crucial to the survival of the clubs and the discipline of its members. For members, the strictness gave the Grand Ball an air of respectability, which was the main reason they either joined an association or were brought into it by their parents.
In our home, I did not have a choice in wanting to be a part of this. I was just brought in, and I was 14, and there was very little I could say about what to do.
I start from when I'm 15 years of age and up to this present moment, but my father was interested in it, so they start with teenagers, youngsters. They start with youngsters and he put me in there because Grand Ball, they were respectable dance. So when he see the Grand Ball, that is respectable, nobody to handle you the way how they want. You know how to hold a lady. That's why he put us there, not to go on here and there about the place.
Some key rules about the Grand Dance include gents being the ones to invite the ladies to participate.
The gentleman is going to bring a lady, whether it is his sister or his wife, and he has to find her, meaning he has to get her dressed, he has to get shoes, he has to get everything for her to get ready for this dance.
Gents escorting the ladies to and from the ball. No lady leaving her seat unless escorted by the lady manager.
You can't stand up, walk in the hall, up and down in the hall. You can't do that. You have to ask the manager. You can't get up to go for water. The manager have to go and get the water for the ladies. Then the water will pass around. Whoever wants water. You want to buy anything, give it to the manager.
It was so disciplined that there wasn't talking among the ladies. But if there was any kind of levity among the ladies, the manager came and she moved one of them.
Gents may only hold a lady on her back.
That's why I liked at the Grand Ball. Because when you dance Grand Ball, mommy, gent have to hold you in respect. And you have to hold your gent with respect too. He can't wheel you as how you want. He can't hold you as how you want. He have to know. The manager, that's why the manager is there. We have the men manager and we have the female manager.
Hilda Castillo has been the lady manager for All Citizens Sporting Association for the past 5 years.
I train them the way how I was taught about it. I train them the same way. When they're in practice, as I see them chewing gum, I can after them to spit it out. The young ones, they can't go at the bar and buy nothing like liquor. No, that's not allowed. And ladies, you have to get a cup to pour something in there for them, not to take the take the bottle and drink it like that.
There is only one voice on the floor, and that should be the manager's voice. No other. And if the lady manager wants something on the floor, she has to come to the man manager to get it done. She's responsible only for the ladies, and if we have food, she's responsible for the food. Anything else, the man manager is responsible for.
And let's not forget that a gentleman always returns a lady to her seat and says thank you for the dance.
And they train you from if you started to dance. When we used to go to meeting, then I'd like to go to the meeting and listen how the rules and so on. They are where they say about the young people that joined the YMCA. I think this one was right. Then they say that I think 14 years. He's the youngest one the time when they, yes.
Come on, man, shop. Right here. Right here. Morning, Evelyn, how you stand? Long time no see you. Well, I bring cousin Kato to make you get one of these fitting. Because I know Belize dry cleaners are the best. You need one nice black and white suit and the shoes to match. Make sure you're well and snug, but give her enough room because they are dance all night at the bar. Come on, make me look up on anything. Let's go.
Oh, this one.
Now that look quite nice. That look decent.
But I don't know if I'll land the walls and anything there in time for the grand ball.
That's because you don't know the right teacher. Hurry up. Afternoon, Mr. Jones.
Hi, good evening, Miss Vera. How are you doing? Long time, I haven't seen you.
Well, I'm good, praise God. But I need your help. I'm going to grand ball this Christmas, and I asked my neighbor here for be my dance partner. But he got two left foot, you see. So I figure maybe I could have teach him a few dance moves like the lancer and combination.
Certainly we can.
Okay, so we could get started.
Started.
All right, number one. They wheel their bar. Everybody wheels individually. The gent to the east wheels the lady to the west. He places her back to position, receives his lady, goes across, takes her back, go back to position, and they wheel their bar a bit, and wheel their lady to the left, everybody. The gent to the west then wheels the lady to the east, places her back, receives his lady, take her across to the east, goes back to position. All the gentlemen wheel their lady to the left, places them back. Then we go to the north. He wheels the lady to the south, places her back to position, receives his lady, take her across and back to position. Wheel their bar a bit, and they all wheel their lady to the left. From there, the gent to the south, wheel the lady to the north, places her back, receives his lady, take her across to the north, goes